Hello, I'm Stephen. This is our head coach, James, from humaninformedfitness.com. In today's video, we'd like to go over a question that's very common, and that is, what do you do if you're traveling for business or pleasure? What do you do to keep up your fitness levels you've attained, here at home? So what I'd like to do is, we've created sort of a hotel room picture here with 5 feet by 5 feet. We're thinking about the worst case scenario. We're thinking about you're in a hotel, it's bad weather outside, the hotel has no workout facility, you're stuck in your room, bed, wall, chair, and what can you do within 5 feet here? So I'm gonna talk through it. James is gonna demonstrate each exercise. It's good to be the king, right? So we're gonna go through and show you what you can do with minimal equipment in your hotel room. Let's start out with the basic body weight squats. So James is gonna demonstrate body weight squats, free squatting here. Good squatting form there. If you want to go ahead and regress that a little bit, we can go and use the chair. Bed's going to be too high probably. A chair, come down, tap the chair, come on back up. Chest is high, holding the breath coming down, exhaling coming up. If you want to advance that exercise a little bit, we can go to the single leg or the pistol squat, down to the chair. Again, watch that knee tracking, keep the knee laterally, don't let it come in immediately that way. Okay, great exercise there for the legs. Let's move to an upper body exercise, a pushing motion. So we'll go to the king of pushing motions, which is the push up. We'll start with the basic position on the toes. James is going to push up all the way up and through. Inhale, hold the breath coming down, exhaling coming up. Now, if that's a little too challenging for you, you can't quite keep the spinal angle, you can go to an incline push-up. You can use the bed or a solid chair or a desk perhaps. Again, keep the spinal angle consistent. Inhale coming down, exhale coming up. In a moment, we'll show you a way to make that harder if needed. Next, James is going to flip over onto his back. He's going to put his feet up on either the bed, again, or the chair for a supine hip extension. Works the glutes. He's going to push through his heels onto the bed. Hip's going to come up. He's going to squeeze the glutes tightly, pause there, and come on back down. Great exercise for the glutes. He can also then go single leg for more advancement on this exercise. Again, if you feel any tension or cramping in the hamstring, it means your glutes aren't firing quite well enough. Focus on pushing through the heel and get that glute activated instead of the hamstring. All right, a standing leg exercise we like a lot are lunges or split squats. So James is going to demonstrate here a split squat motion, nice long stance. He's going to drop straight down. He's going to push the heel of his front foot to emphasize the glutes, coming back up that way. The killer is the controlled descent. Come down to about 3 seconds or so. Pause there if you need to. You can always make it harder by going slower and pausing. Now, if you want to get a little more dynamic, you can go with alternating front lunges. James will demonstrate that. You can go all one leg, or you can alternate back and forth. Now, let's look at the upper back muscles here. The prone cobra, one of our favorite exercises for static postural endurance. In between everything here. Yep. James is going to come up, arms out the side, squeeze the glutes, come on up just off the chest, simply off the floor here, blades together and down, externally rotated here. Hold that for up to a minute or two. Excellent. Now let's go ahead and say that you bring a band along with you. There are a couple exercises that are hard to get with just body weight. Those would include rowing motions, overhead pushing motions. So let's say you brought a band, such as this. Really any band will do. And let's say you want to work the upper back like we did in the prone cobra a little differently. These are band pull-aparts. You're going to extend the arms, lock them out. You're going to open up here, squeeze the shoulder blades down and back together. He'll flip around and show you what that looks like. The key here is shoulder blades together and down, pausing that way. All right? Now, if you want to work the bigger lat muscles, we can attach this to a solid object, please, not a lighting fixture. All right? And James will show a rowing motion here. This gets our bigger lat muscles, which are tough to get with just body weight. As he exhales, he's pulling. Shoulder blade comes down and toward the center, as we always like to coach here at the Human Form. Exactly. And then we can also, as I promised, we can make the push-up a little bit more challenging with this kind of band. Wrap it around the shoulders. This will add extra resistance, especially at the top of the push-up motion. Again, you want to make sure you can do at least 12 solid push-ups before I want you adding any real resistance to it like that. Good. Let's also show them how we can do an overhead pressing motion. working the shoulders and the triceps. Remember, every standing exercise is a postural exercise. So be tall in the chest, exhale coming up. Exactly. Then, of course, let's get just a little bit of biceps. Got to work the guns a little bit here. So this is a way to work the biceps without any equipment except the band. Nice and tall. Working the biceps that way. All right. I hope that's enough. We gave you lots of different exercises there. You can do these in a circuit fashion. You can go ahead and perform each exercise 10 to 12 reps or so and do it 1 to 2 times. And there you go. An easy way to, within 15 minutes, keep up your fitness level while you're traveling confined to a hotel room. See you next time.